Beijing control want to improve the air quality. The vehicle emission control is very important. The issues. And in Beijing area we have the 5.6 million vehicles, but the diesel vehicles, only the diesel vehicle, about the 300,000. But the NOx, the emission, the diesel vehicle occupy the two-thirds, more than two-thirds. So control this part of the diesel vehicle emission is very important for us. First of all, we implementing the new standards. China the using the European standards from the 1999. 1999, you implementing the European European 1 standards. Last year 2013, you implementing the European 5 standards. Okay. For heavy duty vehicle. So I think maybe the implementing the new standard is in my opinion is the first step. And at the same time, we publish the fuel quality. Okay. To match the new vehicle standards. And before the new standard implementing, the year 2012, we published the local standard for the European 5 diesel fuels. The sulfur content is 10 ppm bellows. I think the third step is to control the diesel vehicle, is that replace the old one. Before the Olympic Games, we retrofit some the European 1, European 2 standards the vehicle, installed the DPF. And the government gave the policy, encouraged the driver to install the DPF. I remember that one DPF, the 40,000 yuan. Okay. And the government gave the 1/3 the incentive. Okay. After the Olympic Games, we made the policy to encourage the driver to buy the new one, buy the European 3, by the European 4 standards, the diesel vehicles, replace the European 2, European 1. And at the same time, we made the regulation that forbidden the European 1, European 2 diesel vehicle went into the downtown area. Okay. The range at the beginning from the Ring 2 and the expansion to the Ring 5 and the Ring 6. Okay. Last year another county city belonged to Beijing. Okay. Okay. So the encourage the by the new one and forbidden to running, and this is maybe the 4th step, and the 5 ways. 5 steps is to to the roadside the testing and the regular test, the annual test in the inspection stations. And we set up the database. The database have if the transport company have the more than five the trucks above, and we give all the inspection teams their details, and they went to their company. They go to their company every month or every week to see to test their vehicle emissions, and they test their smoking, and they test if they are the vehicle the European 4 standards. They must be 8 the urea, the 8 blue, you know. The SR system must be using 8 the urea to meet the NOx standards. So our teams, our county teams, to their company in their address and to check. So I think this is the first step, or the first 5 ways to control the diesel emissions in Beijing. Okay. You know, I just mentioned China using the coping using the European standards. So we are the fuel standards mainly reference the European standards. For example, for the diesel vehicle, for the diesel fuels, the European 2 is the sulfur content is the 500, and the European 3 the 350 ppm, and the European 4 standards the 50 ppm, and the European 5 the 10 ppm. So we made the fuel standards, the sulfur content is just equal the European standards. From the European 2 standard implementing in Beijing in year 2004, we began to prohibit to register diesel car in Beijing city, because we found that according to the European standards, before the European 6, the diesel diesel car emission standards is higher than the gasoline vehicle standard. The NOx, the item, the NOx, the limited is more than 3 times. Okay. 3 times, and the PM, the limited more than the 10 times. Okay. So after we discussed this problem with experts, so we began to forbidden to developing the diesel car in Beijing. But this policy, another the reason is because before the end of the last years, surround the Beijing area, the diesel fuel quality is poorer than Beijing city. So, for example, if the European 4 standard diesel cars maybe have the after treatment, for example, the DPF system. So the DPF system, the must using at least 50 ppm the diesel fuels. So the surround the Beijing area is the 350 or more above. So didn't allow all the developing the diesel cars, because some the diesel car willing to travel the outside the Beijing area. But I think the main reason is the emission, because according to the U.S. standards from the Tier 2, from the level 2 of California, the gasoline the vehicle standards and the diesel the vehicle emission standard is the same. So we found that in the U.S. market only the small part of the diesel cars, because if the diesel vehicle met the gasoline emission standards, more expensive. Yeah. So this is the European country, the high ratio of the diesel cars. According to my experience of the control the old vehicle emissions, I think the India the that is the policy to regulate the old vehicles, including the car, have the using the limited the 15 years. I think it's a very good policy. According to China law and the retirement standards published year 2013, except the car, other kind of the vehicle have the same UR policy, 15 years to scrap, except the car, because the China the lawmaker, the experts said that the car belongs the private asset. The government no authority, no right to retire them. So in Beijing, in China, the car, the gasoline car, and other province, the diesel car, have the no limited to retirement. So after the Olympic Games, we set up the encourage the policy. Now this policy, I just mentioned on the afternoon the conference that Beijing local government every year invested the 1 billion yuan, it just estimated the 150 million US dollars. Every year they invested this amount of money to make the policy to incentive the older vehicle to buy the new standard vehicle. For example, Beijing now implementing the European 5 standards for the gasoline. So if you replace the new the old one by the new one, government give you at least I averaged for cars 8,000 yuan. 8,000 yuan just equal 1,500 US dollars, and you scrap the old one and buy the new one, give you money. So because we have the no US the policy to regulate the 15 years for cars, so we only to make the incentive the policy. According to all the air clean plans, we plan to implementing the 6-period standards. 6-period standards have the two parts. One part is the light duty, the vehicle. Another part is for the heavy duty vehicle. The heavy duty vehicle using continue using the European system, European 6 for engines and for PAMs for the whole vehicles. But we found that the PAMs method, we using the European 4, European 5 period. We found that the PAMs repeatedly not good. So we found the problem that after the certification, the ECU have the two types of control program for engines. One is for environmental limited, one is for the fuel consumption. So in the 6th period, we want to test the whole vehicle with a dyno. This is the invitation, according to China situation. Because the driver want to save the fuels, and not concern the environmental problems. And this is for the heavy duty. And for the light duty vehicles, we found that European 5 and European 6 for gasoline is the same. Because 10 years ago we began to prohibit the developing the diesel car in Beijing area. So we found that the diesel car to match standard is very difficult here. So maybe the 6th period we continue to prohibit it, the diesel car. So the European the 6 and the 5 is the same for gasoline. No potential reduce the emissions for gasoline cars. So we try to using the American, the California, the level 3 standards. But last year, we published some articles in the China Automobile News. So many the automobile the company against it, that idea, because we changed the standard systems. They fear the cost. But the fighting continue. Okay.